Eita, daar, everybody. Welcome back to the mplyLebo Leadership Podcast, a place where we raise and impact, exactly that, impactful leaders everywhere, one person at a time. It's good to be back, and thank you for your support over the last 2 years. I'm your host, Lebo, and today I want to shine a spotlight on a leadership skill that is no longer optional, in my humble opinion, in the 21st century. We've talked about IQ, and if you followed this podcast, and you can go back quite a number of podcasts or episodes ago, we've also covered extensively EQ. But today, it's time to talk about AQ, or otherwise put, the agility quotient. Agility intelligence. I love it. Because in a world defined by disruption, uncertainty, and accelerated change, your ability to adapt, flex, and evolve is what will define your effectiveness as a leader. Let's get straight into it, folks. Let's start with the simple truth. The pace of change has far outpaced our traditional leadership models. What worked 10 years ago, even 2 years ago, will simply not work today in 2025. We are leading in an environment where the only constant is change. And the leaders who thrive are those who have developed a muscle for agility. That's what we call your agility quotient. Your capacity to sense change, respond quickly, and lead effectively in the face of ambiguity. So, what exactly does agility look like in leadership? Let me break it down for you in 3 core dimensions. Number 1, mental agility. 2nd, people agility. And 3rd, change agility. Let's unpack each one. Mental agility is about thinking differently. It's your ability to zoom out and look at problems from multiple angles, to challenge assumptions, to stay curious. In an agile world, leaders can't afford to be rigid thinkers. They need to be learners, explorers, question askers. If we were to make up a little bit of English there, just take up that liberty. Here's a practical question to gauge, one's own mental agility. When was the last time you changed your mind about something important because new data, feedback, or context showed up? When was that? If your answer is, I can't remember, it might be time to loosen the grip on being right and tighten your grip on being responsive. Great leaders don't cling to being the smartest in the room. They stay open to being surprised. One of my favorite quotes that I learned from, to this day, I do not even remember the author of this quote, but I quote, and they said, "The smartest person in the room is the room." Close quote. Let's talk about people agility. Next, is exactly that, people agility, right? Your ability to relate to inspire, and to bring out the best, or the best in diverse individuals and teams, especially in unfamiliar, high-pressure situations. People agility is about emotional intelligence, yes, but also about relational adaptability. Can you flex or be flexible around your leadership style based on who you are leading? Because that one-size-fits-all approach is not going to work. Can you switch from directive to collaborative depending on the moment? In agile leadership, as I said earlier, that one-size-fits-all approach does not work. People agility also means you know how to listen deeply, coach effectively, and manage conflict constructively. And here's the big one. Can you lead people who don't think, work, or see the world like you do? Because that's the reality of the 21st century workforce. Diverse, dynamic, and distributed. People agility is the glue that holds teams together during uncertainty. Number 3, change agility. Your ability, or maybe let's quickly define what this is, right? The change agility. It is your ability to not only tolerate change, but to actually lean into it. This is what separates reactive managers from transformative leaders. Change agile leaders don't wait to be told what's changing. They anticipate it. They experiment, they fail forward, they bounce back, and most importantly, they bring others along on the journey. They are not just resilient, no, they are resourceful. Change agility is saying, I don't know what's coming, but I'm ready to grow through it, and I'll help my team do the same. Now, I want to get a little bit real with you as we begin wrapping up. AQ, or the agility quotient, is not about being perfect. It's not about always having a plan. No. It's not about responding with purpose. It is actually, my apologies. It is about responding with purpose, even when the plan fails or falls apart. Yeah? Can I repeat that? AQ is not about being perfect. It's not about always having a plan. It's about responding with purpose, even when the plan falls apart. So, how do you develop your agility quotient? Here are some quick 3 tips, right, that I believe will boost, both you or your and my AQ starting today, because I'm learning as well as I keep sharing these tips. Number 1, as a leader, learn to ask better questions. Make curiosity your superpower. Ask, for example, what's changing? What are we missing? What could we do or try differently? Yeah? Ask better questions. Number 2, reflect on your reactions. After a change or disruption, ask yourself, how did I respond? What did I learn? And what would I do differently next time? And thirdly, but certainly not least, stretch your comfort zone. Volunteer for cross-functional projects, right? If you're working in a corporate. Try new tools. Seek feedback from people outside of your circle, your usual circle. Because folks, here's the truth. Agility grows when you get uncomfortable on purpose. I want to repeat that. Agility grows when you get uncomfortable on purpose. Here's my final thought as we leave. In the 21st century, leadership is no longer about knowing it all. It's about adapting through it all. And your agility quotient, or your AQ, isn't just, a leadership skill. It is a leadership advantage. So whether you're leading a team, launching a new initiative, or just navigating the chaos of daily, change, remember this. Stay open, stay curious, stay adaptable. That's how you win in this new world. Thank you for tuning in to the mplyLebo Leadership Podcast. If this episode once again sparks something in you, share it with a fellow leader. and share, start the conversation. Perhaps say this: what's your agility quotient? Until next time, keep leading with courage, clarity, and curiosity. Until we meet again by God's grace. Eita, daar.